life in Burundi is pretty much like you wake up, you try to find food, and thankfully like the UN will provide that food for you. So then we got picked to come to America, so our case got approved. It took a while for me to kind of open up to my peers and kind of, I was a survivor of a massacre to come into the US not knowing the language. My theater arts class actually helped me be more vocal. The first monologue that I did was called My Grandmother Thinks I'm Beautiful. And some of the words in that monologue resonated with me, and it just kind of hit home to the point where I started crying. And to me, that's the first time since the massacre that I actually cried. And in that moment, I just felt like, oh my gosh, like I felt like I could use theater to kind of like be myself and just cry and just like accept that, yeah, that was painful. And as long as I give myself that pain to just experience it, and then I can move forward. And I feel like theater helped me with that. I actually wrote a short play for my senior project. It was called The Act of Overcoming. And I just felt like it's something that I needed to do for myself, just like tell my story, and hopefully someone can watch it or hear it and just kind of realize that people do overcome things differently. Going back to tell these stories, kind of breaking that barrier that I can't talk about this, I can't talk about what happened to me. I'm gonna be honest, like I did not get any form of support money from like parents or family, nothing. If I had to work my way throughout college and figure out ways that I could graduate without being in debt, the only way that I was able to pay for my college year, which did these 4.5 years, was through scholarships. The Pell Grant and all the scholarships that I applied for, that's how I made it through college. So I'm gonna start my MBA this August. I wanna be a financial analyst, and I felt like these 4 years was kind of more like theater, and I did have a minor in international business. So this is kind of me trying to kind of deep dive into that business aspect that I actually also like. Even if I go into the business route, I feel like theater is part of me. Theater is definitely something that I'll keep doing on the side for sure.